and I see a huge star falling.
Iran, where state media has now confirmed the death of President Ibrahim Raisi and the country's foreign minister after a deadly helicopter crash.
Pray for Texas. Pray for Texas. Pray for Texas.
We are out here in West Temple, where there was so much destruction from the tornado last night.
On the 5th of June, 2025, Prophet Peter Adeoti gave a prophecy concerning a statesman going on a journey of no return, one from the north and south. Let us watch the prophecy confirmation.
And I saw a statesman going on a journey of no return. A statesman in Nigeria going on a journey of no return. A statesman, one from the north, one from the south, going on a journey of no return. A statesman from Nigeria. A statement from Nigeria. Is it the time for them to leave or what? But we are praying that, Lord, let your mercy speak for them. Have mercy upon their life. Have mercy upon their life. Have mercy upon their family. Let your mercy speak for them. That is our home prayer, and we'll continue to pray for them.
Nigeria has lost yet another illustrious son following the death of the Awujale and paramount ruler of Ijebu-land, Oba Sikiru Adetono. He died at the age of 91. In a press statement issued in Abeokuta, the Ogun State capital, Governor Dapo Abiodun says His Royal Majesty Oba Sikiru Kayode Adetono, the revered Awujale of Ijebu-land, joined his ancestors today, July the 13th, 2025, at the age of 91, leaving behind a remarkable legacy that has significantly shaped Ijebu-land, Ogun State, and Nigeria in general. The governor adds that Oba Sikiru Adetono was a remarkable royal father who ascended the throne in 1960, marking the beginning of a transformative era for Ijebu-land. Governor Abiodun also adds that throughout the monarch's reign, he was a beacon of unity, cultural preservation, and progressive development.
These are the stories we are tracking at the moment. And we'll begin on this sad note. Former President Muhammadu Buhari is dead. His spokesperson, Garba Shehu, announced his death in a post on X, saying that the former president died in a clinic in London. President Buhari served as Nigeria's civilian president from 2015 to 2023, after previously leading the country as a military head of state between 1983 and 1985. A statement issued by the special advisor to President Bola Tinubu, Bayo Ononuga, says the former president died today in London at about 4:30 p.m. following a prolonged illness. According to Mr. Ononuga, President Tinubu has spoken with Mrs. Aishat Buhari, the former president's widow, and offered his deep condolences. President Tinubu has also ordered Vice President Kashim Shettima to proceed to the United Kingdom to accompany President Muhammadu Buhari's body back to Nigeria. President Tinubu has also ordered flags to be flown at half-mast as a mark of respect for the departed leader.
Muhammadu Buhari was a military dictator turned Democrat. In 2015, he took the oath of office as a president elected by the people. And as the first presidential candidate to defeat a sitting leader, it was a remarkable moment in the country's history. It was in 1983 that he first ruled the country, taking power in a coup. As a young officer, he rapidly rose through the army ranks during a time when Nigeria was experiencing frequent regime changes. When he came to power, the economy was in turmoil and official corruption was rampant. He vowed to come down hard.
Fraud, indiscipline, corruption, squandermania.
His time in power is best remembered for campaigns against what he called squandermania, but also for human rights abuses. But the general who promised to clean up the system didn't last long. After 20 months, he was himself ousted in a coup. It was only after the restoration of democracy in Nigeria at the turn of the century that Muhammadu Buhari once again became a prominent figure in public life. Never a natural politician, he was seen as aloof and austere, but he retained a reputation for personal honesty, a rare feat for a politician in Nigeria.
Corruption has virtually been developed into a culture in Nigeria. From the day we are sworn in as a government, anybody who abuses trust will be called to account.
After 3 failed attempts, he was elected the country's leader for 2 consecutive terms. His time in office coincided with a slump in global oil prices and the country's worst economic crisis in decades. His administration also came under fire for its handling of insecurity. Whilst campaigning, he promised to defeat the extremist group Boko Haram. He had some success. Security improved in the northeast of the country, and he subsequently oversaw the return of over 100 out of nearly 300 schoolgirls kidnapped in Chibok in 2014. But after a spate of recent attacks in Borno State, Boko Haram remains an ever-present threat to the country. And under Buhari's watch, armed forces were accused of human rights abuses, like opening fire on anti-police brutality protesters at the Lekki toll gate in Lagos in October 2020. To his critics, his rigid military style and economic policies did more harm than good. But to his supporters, he was a stern yet honest leader who tried to bring order to an often fractious and chaotic country.